Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, and I can hear you too. So good
Good
morning.
morning.
And by the way, what's your name?
My name is Sunny.
Oh, Sunny. Nice meeting you. By the
Nice to
way,
meet
my
you
name is
too,
yes, and my name is Teacher Devin.
Devin.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's not Devil. Okay, it's Devin.
Devin.
If
Yeah, I see.
you change letter N to letter L, it will already sound like the devil.
No,
So
no.
don't worry, don't worry. I'm not the devil. Just
Mm.
sometimes. So yeah, by the way, Sunny, I want to ask you, how do you want to be corrected?
Correct,
Is it
correct,
to...
correct me immediately, please.
Okay, I'll correct you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And so, did you prepare a topic for today, or do you want to
Yes.
have free talking? Okay, what's your
I
topic
choose.
then?
The second one. The title is Music During Operation.
Oh, music during operation.
Yes.
So, yeah, I really like this one, and I think a lot of students really like this one because it's either that or the haircut, the
I
hair
see.
hair
Hair
pictures.
picture.
So yeah, and so what do you think? What do you think about being operated while you're awake?
Uh, but I couldn't read the article yet. I haven't.
Oh, I see.
So can
So I
I?
want
Yeah.
I'll have I'll have I'll have to explain it to you then. Okay. So Dagmar Turner
Mhm.
is a surgeon.
Mhm.
Oh, no. Dagmar Turner was the
Musician.
patient,
Uh-huh.
is the musician.
Uh-huh.
And so she was afraid of losing her skill as a violin player. So she might lose her ability to play the instrument if she had the surgery.
Mhm.
So she was afraid of losing that. So the surgeon, Professor Ashkan,
Mhm.
um, had the idea of having the surgery while she was awake and playing violin,
Mhm.
so that she so that the doctors will know what parts of her brain helps her play the violin,
Mm.
so that they will not touch that area of her
Mm.
brain that helps
Mm.
her play the violin.
Mm.
So basically, um, the doctor wanted the patient to play the violin
Mhm.
because
During
um
operation.
because
Mm.
yes, during operation, because while doing the surgery on her brain,
Mhm.
those certain parts of the brain will show you, will
Activate.
show you,
Mhm.
yeah, that what parts are active while she is
Mhm.
playing, so they'll know what not to touch on that surgery. Okay.
Mm.
And also, it also says here that um, the the tumor was already getting bigger, and the dangerous thing is that it controls her left hand,
Mm. Mm.
and
Yes,
the left hand is
it's important.
actually, mhm,
Mhm.
actually, when playing an instrument, since I am a musician myself,
Mhm.
um, both hands are important. Okay,
Yeah,
so
of
when
course.
you're yes, and when you're playing a guitar, for example,
Mhm.
the right hand presses the notes in the strings, right?
Yeah, right.
But the left hand makes the sound.
Yeah, fingering,
So
using
it's
finger.
both
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, so what do you think? Do you think it's painful?
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
So as a result, did they
Mm-hmm.
get rid of the brain tumor from her brain?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, did they get rid of the tumor?
Uh-huh.
So that your question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they actually got rid of the tumor,
Mm.
and fortunately, um, the patient is already home with his son, with her son and husband. So she's
Mm.
very healthy now, and that,
Oh.
yes, and that actually happened last month, February.
Mm.
Yeah, I've already read it on the internet.
Ah, internet, I
So
see.
yeah, yeah.
Because I can find that kind of uh, her family story or the detailed descriptions
Mm.
in the article, but you knew the detailed
Mhm.
stories, so I yeah wondered.
Yeah. Yeah, because I could also share you the link if you want. Since
Ah,
this is a
good.
since this is since this is a video room, I could also share you
Okay,
the
thank
article
you.
itself,
Hmm.
and you could also search it on Google. I'll
Hmm.
share you the link though, so that
Okay.
it's not loading. Okay. Aha. Is it complete? Yeah. Yep. Actually, it's this is more complete. Let's try. Let's try sharing it. So can you see it?
Not
Oh,
yet.
awake. Okay. Uh-huh. There.
Can you share the link in the chatting?
Chat box.
Yeah,
Okay,
box.
I'll share you the link. Oh, wait. Yeah,
Oh,
this one.
oh, I can see.
There.
Yeah.
Can you see it? This is
Mm-hmm.
her. That's a picture.
Oh, I see. But
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit dangerous for operation
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, because during the operation, patients have to uh, do, patients have not to
Mhm.
has not to move their heads or their
Mhm.
bodies. So I think if she
Mhm.
play the violin, she can move her head or her neck because the violin is lean against to her neck or her head. So I think it's a
Mhm.
little bit dangerous way to operate her brain
Uh-huh.
and get rid of the brain tumor from
Uh-huh.
her brain.
Uh-huh.
Because brain
Mm.
surgery is very sensitive operation. So
Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
but the article said the operation was successful and she is
Mhm.
recovering well, so it's very glad to hear that. But
Yeah.
if I were her, I were the violinist with
Mhm.
who have the brain tumor in my head, I cannot
Uh-huh.
decide to these kinds of
Uh-huh.
operation way of operation.
Oh, okay. Because I'll explain it to you very. I'll try to explain it to you very well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just try to explain it. And so, um, what actually there's a term here in this
Uh-huh.
article.
Uh-huh.
So this operation is known as uh, this operation is known as an awake craniotomy. Okay,
Craniotomy.
I'll add that.
What is
Yeah,
that?
I'll add that to. I'll add that to your feedback box. So it's an operation wherein you have to get the patient awake
Mm,
while you are doing the operation. So it's kind of,
yeah.
I know it's kind of difficult to imagine, but
Uh-huh.
things like this exist. And I know it's hard to believe, but yeah, it exists.
Yeah.
And um,
Even
usually
yeah, cranial uh,
doctors.
uh-huh.
hmm You have
Even
something to say?
yeah, even craniotomy surgeries. like open the head, open
Yeah,
the head.
open it. Hmm.
Yeah.
So so for this operation, this is a kind of uh operation wherein um since the patient doesn't want to, like, sometimes um when something goes wrong in a brain surgery,
Mhm.
or when you have a brain surgery and
Mhm.
a part of your brain gets touched,
Mhm.
um it might affect a part of your body that moves, okay? For
Mhm.
example, I had a brain surgery, then all of a sudden I can't move my hand, my right
Mhm.
hand.
Mhm.
So the reason why they are keeping their patients awake while doing the surgery is so that they can maintain the body movement from the brain to the nervous
Mm.
system. So that's
Activate.
why so that's
Mhm.
why that's why they usually do it while the patient is awake, so that they'll know what not to touch, because that might destroy the body's movement. Okay?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So yeah, and luckily it's not actually painful
Mhm.
having a brain surgery, because the brain actually doesn't feel anything. So you can just touch it and not feel anything. But
Mm.
still dangerous, and I think it's still bloody. It has a lot of blood
Yeah,
still.
right.
So yeah, and I think that I am happy for this person because she gets to keep her ability to play the violin,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah, right.
Um,
But
so
in the first
mhm.
paragraph, um, she has played her violin during a 6 hour operation. 6 hour?
um, not not actually. It was just the first half of the operation
uh,
that she had
find
to
the
play the violin.
tissue
Hmm.
of her. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
so it says here that she just played for a while, for an
Mm-hmm.
hour probably.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
It's more, yeah.
So yeah, there. As you can see, hold on. The entire operation took 6 hours, and Miss Turner, who was under anesthetic at first, played violin for around half of it. Half of
I
it.
see.
So probably just 3 hours. Yeah.
Mm.
That's still long, right?
You're right.
Still long. Still long. Like it's
Yeah,
it's tired. I mean, since I told you earlier, I'm a musician myself. It's already tiring to play for 3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Mm.
imagine playing the piano or any instrument for 3 hours. It's already tiring,
Mm.
and yeah, and um, this is a very lucky person because
Mm-hmm.
she still survived, right?
Yeah,
And there,
right.
3 days after the procedure, the 53-year-old was well enough to go home to her husband and son. So yeah,
Mm.
th- that's why I told you earlier that she's
Uh,
okay now.
yeah, right.
So yeah, um, craniotomy, awake craniotomy, and I hope that you've learned from that too. And by the way, you have some corrections as well
Mm-hmm.
earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And you said earlier that since she was okay now, you said that it's very glad to hear that. You
Mm-hmm.
could say, "I'm very glad to hear that."
I'm very
That's
glad
the
to hear that. I
that
see.
mhm. That's the
Mm.
proper way to say that. And
Mm-hmm.
then you also said if she plays the violin, she can move her head and her neck, and her head, her neck. You could say that if she plays the violin, she moves her head
And
and neck.
yeah,
Okay,
I see.
so can you try and say it? If she plays the violin, she moves her head and neck.
Mm.
It's kind of long. It's
if
kind of
she
uh
if
if
she
she
plays,
plays.
yeah, violin,
Hmm.
she can move her neck and head, right?
Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
better. And
Mm-hmm.
a little bit shorter, right? Kind of
Mm.
shorter,
Yeah.
but it still has the meaning. So yeah, I hope that you put that in mind. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, would you? Of course, you don't want this to happen to you, right?
Of
So, but
course.
if ever, would you rather have brain surgery while you're asleep
Mm.
and and have a part of your body not move again if
Mm.
you're asleep, or would you like to do this surgery so that you can still function well?
Yeah.
So, would you rather be asleep while doing the brain surgery or awake?
Uh, as I mentioned, if I were her,
Mhm.
I cannot
Mhm.
decide to uh,
Yeah.
play during the
Yeah.
operation. So I,
Yeah.
yeah, it,
It's kind of difficult, right?
yeah, right.
To imagine. Mhm.
Mm,
So yeah, and this is a very good this is a very good example of a surgery of an awake craniotomy.
mm.
And so, um, what do you think about doctors nowadays?
Actually, I received one kind of operation. It was
Mm-hmm.
LASIK surgery. You know, the corrective vision
Mm-hmm.
surgery, corrective eye
Yeah,
surgery.
the yeah, corrective eye surgery.
Yeah, so
You had that?
yes, so when I
Mm-hmm.
did that surgery, my doctor played music for me because I
Mm-hmm.
was very nervous and I was just
Mm-hmm.
did I did just part uh,
Mm-hmm.
an anesthesia anesthesia
Anesthesia.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
anesthesia. So I can hear every sounds from the surgery room, so I was very nervous,
Mm-hmm.
but he
Mm-hmm.
played music like Christian music for
Mm-hmm.
me. So after
Christian music.
yeah, after listening that music, I can find some kind of peace on my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so these
So yeah.
days many doctors try to uh, try to take care their patients.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So they really take care of their patients now.
yeah.
And since technology is getting bigger and the information is more accessible,
Mm-hmm.
they are thinking of newer things to do
Mm,
to help more people. Okay.
yeah, right.
So actually, Sunny, we are out of time,
Uh-huh.
and I really had a good I really had a good talk with
Me
you, and
too.
I also
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you have learned something from me today, and I
Mm-hmm.
hope to see you soon. And always take
Okay.
care of yourself.
Thank you. Take
Okay?
care.
Uh, thank you too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.